Alright, folks, welcome back to another video right here on Jason's Wrestling Channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about SummerSlam 1991. I'm going to talk to you about the main event. First, we had a match made in heaven, which was Miss Elizabeth and the Macho Man Randy Savage. They got married at SummerSlam 91. And then we had a match made in hell, to where they had Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior as a tag team versus General Agnon and Colonel Mustafa and Sergeant Slaughter. So let's get to the match made in heaven. Macho Man Randy Savage's career was on the line at WrestleMania 7 against the Ultimate Warrior. And he had Sensational Sherry as his manager. So Savage ended up losing the career-ending match, and Elizabeth was sitting in the audience. So Warrior leaves the ring. Sherry starts kicking Savage because she can't believe that her career was over too. So then Elizabeth comes into the ring and pulls Sherry off of Savage and throws him out of the ring. Now, she used to manage him back in the 80s. If you don't know who Elizabeth is, I mean, she was Macho Man's manager back in the 1980s. And they were also married back then, too. But this wedding that they had basically wasn't storyline, and it was for the fans. So, she pulled Sherry off of Savage, and she was standing behind him. Savage gets up. He doesn't know she's there. He only turned around like he almost hit her. And he was confused. He didn't know what was going on. And then they hugged in the middle of the ring. And then it went off to SummerSlam 91. He asked her on the Superstars of Wrestling show leading up to SummerSlam if she would marry him. She said yes. So then they get to SummerSlam, and they had their ring set up like an altar, and they had a priest, and they had everything that a wedding would have. And they ended up getting married on SummerSlam 1991. It was a very beautiful one. And then they had the match made in hell. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior versus Sergeant Slaughter and General Agnon and Colonel Mustafa. Now, Colonel Mustafa was just a manager. General Agnon was just a manager, I'm sorry. Colonel Mustafa was known as the Iron Sheik back in the day, but nobody really knew that. So they had their match, and before the match even started, Ultimate Warrior decided he wanted more money. So he went to the back and he demanded from Vince McMahon that he wanted more money before the match even started. And Vince McMahon agreed to it. Now, Ultimate Warrior pulled the gun on Vince McMahon and demanded more money. So then they went out to the ring for their match. Vince McMahon waited till the match was over just so he could fire the Ultimate Warrior. Now Hogan and Warrior beat Sergeant Slaughter and Colonel Mustafa. And then he ran back to the ring because he was running after General Agnon. And as soon as Warrior got to the back, he got fired. Now, the neat thing about this was Sid Justice was the referee at the time. And Hogan was calling Sid Justice back to the ring to pose with him. So Sid Justice was like looking through the curtain, and he couldn't believe that Hogan wanted him to come to the ring. So he went to the ring and he posed with Hogan, because Hogan always posed in the middle of the ring after his matches. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like karaoke, subscribe to Flash Gordon Karaoke Channel 7000. And have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.